Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing a little bit more Killing Floor and talking about stuff. Yeah, if that sounds fun or interesting to you, yeah, I'm sure that there's like a hotline or something you can call and get a little bit of help. But before you do that, please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much, and we'll get right into it. Thank you guys for hanging out. It really does mean a lot to me. These are some modded maps. We're supposed to be in, what is that? Oh, hell. What do you guys think? I haven't played every single Call of Duty. Here, hold that for a second. I'm talking. But, why did I turn on my flashlight? And why did I hit the fucking grenade button? Alright. But anyway, yeah, I haven't played every single Call of Duty, but is this one... I don't know, it's set up kind of the same, right? It's just not. I was expecting a little bit different, sorry. I'm not crapping on the person that made it. Because I wouldn't be able to do it.
I like the big ones, don't you?
Yeah, and I don't even really remember the last time I played multiplayer. Like PvP multiplayer in Call of Duty. It's been so long. I remember the last one that I played, like, I guess
I always hated bloody spiders.
a lot of would be... Ooh, I thought I heard a bitch. Or two. Or three. Ooh. What? Wait. Never mind. I'm gonna have to look at that. That was Cold War. It was the zombies. I don't know. Me and my buddies were just crushing it. I would go over to their place all the time and just do the zombies. It was fun. You just kind of go through. I mean, I know a lot. It's a mixed bag, right? There's a mixed opinion. There's a lot of like zombies purists that dislike it, and I don't really blame them.
I'll tune you up just right.
Yeah, at first it was just all about like exploring what like you could do, like how to extract better and how far you can go solo and stuff like that. Because none of us were really like pros, you know. And then it was about the Easter eggs, which like I remember there was one Easter egg where you have to like go down into a shelter, and it was just hell. You can get there fairly easily, but like there was a good percentage, there was a good chance that your game was gonna crash or something, for one. And then another, like the final like battle, you like go up to the surface and there's like this giant wraith, like electrical wraith thing, you know, that you gotta like kill a certain way. And I don't know. I know some people will probably be like that. If you know what I'm talking about, I know some people are probably like, "Oh, that shit's easy. I can do that by myself." Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't very easy, especially when the shit crashed like every other round. You know, it was really frustrating. Yeah, and then I remember trying Vanguard. Was that it? That one was shit. That zombie sucked. That campaign sucked. I guess the gunplay and stuff like that wasn't the worst in the world. But I mean, that's Call of Duty. They're at least gonna have like some of the best gunplay.
Don't forget about me, boys. Come and find me.
I remember I played the shit out of Battlefield 4. Like that had some pretty good gunplay in my opinion. It probably wasn't the most like, I mean, probably wasn't the most realistic in a lot of ways, but neither is Call of Duty. I played the shit out of Titanfall 2, and then right after I stopped playing it, the servers got DDoSed, which I thought was pretty crazy. I didn't know that their servers were that weak. Nobody really did. I guess the hackers really kind of showed them what was wrong, huh? I mean, like, it was like something with their netcode, something with the way the game was built. They exploited it.
I'm not coming back, boys. So make the most of it.
I thought that was like Game Dev 101, though, you know, covering that shit up. But I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
What have you done to my children?
Titanfall 2's, though, that's a game that I got really good at for a little while, and then when I got back to it, I was just total shit. That game, but like the older the shooter, you know, the better the player typically, the better the average player. There's a lot of guys that just stick around playing that game. There's a lot of people that play those games just, that's their primary still for like the last 10 years. So, same thing with like Call of Duty and stuff like that. It's like a lot of guys just, or a lot of people just have that like reflex for them, you know? They have the feel for them year by year. Come on. Oh, yeah, ass to ass, I guess. Another iconic map if you know shooters. Well, this is mostly PC, right? Because the console versions of fucking Counter-Strike have just been all shit.
Leave long enough. I'll be here.
As far as I know. There might be one out there that's good. I have no idea. But I've talked about my Counter-Strike experience. When I came back to it after being gone from PC gaming for years, I just screwed around in like the arcadey type modes, you know. I was never really hardcore with it.
Big ones, don't you?
Hey guys, does this seem familiar? This is like watching the E-League. That's pro Counter-Strike gameplay, guys. One game that I loved, I got the shit for free on Epic and
Look out for me.
put just hundreds of hours into it, was Rising Storm 2. That game was just amazing. And it was before I had a mic or anything. So it was probably extra frustrating for my teammates, but I learned to be like a Rambo. And it wasn't really often, it wasn't common that I was that good, but when I was pretty on. I don't know, that game just clicked with me. I really liked it. I bet if I went back now, I would just be shit. It's really frustrating, though. You're getting picked off by, like, fucking these guys that do nothing but snipe 24/7 from just, like, hundreds of meters away. You get guys that know where to put their machine guns on the hills to just mow you down over and over from hundreds and hundreds of meters away.
Watch where you are.
But, like, once you learn how to flank and spot things, it's really fun. Like, there were times where I surprised myself with my shooting ability with iron sights, you know?
The shop is open, boys. Come get me.
Yeah, one of the biggest plays I remember doing in that game was, it was this map that's, like, hilly. I can't remember the name of it. It's like, it's kind of like hilly, like cratery and tan. No grass. And it's got, like, bunkers and shit. But I just remember going, flanking, picking up a dead squad leader's binoculars, and spotting this sniper and a spotter, and I couldn't even see him with my iron sights. Like I could not see him. Like it was just like they were little teeny dots. But I like took out the binoculars and spotted him, plinked one headshot. And then before the other guy knew it, I took out the binoculars, saw that he was in the same spot, and just plinked him. And I was like, holy shit, I can't believe I did that. Or like just like your quick flick reflexes. Like you see a guy, like if you're like prone on the ground waiting, and you see a guy kind of just like pop up over a hill, and you just kind of go back and just fucking headshot him. You just kind of surprise yourself at how like, maybe not so good you are, but like just kind of like, I mean, that you're getting better, you know? And I'm not really that great, but I had some plays.
They're all dead.
That
It's time to
did he
go
get caught by a
shopping.
stray bullet, or did he trip and fall? I don't know. There was another one I remember. Oh, okay. There's another one I remember, just kind of getting up. There was one that you have to kind of like climb the hill, and it's like trenches are the points that you need to capture.
Watch out for me, boys.
Ooh.
Hell, she'd have heard something.
And I remember being able to I like picked up a grease gun and got up into the top trench, and would just like run out, kill, like when someone came in, just gun him down, move to another corner, wait for someone to come in, get him, and then move up to another spot. You know, and I was able to do that for a little while before someone got me. I don't know, you could just kind of be sneaky if you kind of know the map a little bit. And the way I got up there is I just flanked it and kept low and kind of sniped people from a distance with the fucking iron sight, you know? You kind of get used to it. But then there was like, you're the last man, and you're like kind of set up in a good area. Like there was the one time I was the last guy, and there was like 20 other guys, and there was like a flatter area with a lot of bushes. And they were just all looking for me, and I would just go and duck in a bush, come out, pop one or two of them, go back into another bush, and keep kind of like circling around. And then like I didn't win, but damn, I took out like 10 of them at the very end. Like I saw people in chat and heard them talking and shit like that, and it was like the people on my team that were dead. Nobody was really pissed. You know, it wasn't really that sweaty of a game, but at least that round, it would get sweaty. There are some people that took that shit way too serious. Where the fuck am I going? Yeah, that game would get pretty sweaty sometimes. You know, people took it serious. You know, probably still do, but it's a great game. I don't know if you're into it, like slow going tactical shooters, but still not too punishing, I guess. Like that's a good one to get into.
I'm back, and I've got some new tricks.
Plus, when you're close to like a napalm
Is
strike,
something invisible too?
that's pretty crazy. Like that, the screams, it's pretty visceral. Like some of that stuff, you know, you shoot somebody and they're still bleeding out or something. Like yeah, like it's it's pretty in depth. Like some people joke around saying it's a PTSD simulator or something like that. But the funnest ones are like the ones where you have like two really good like commanders going at it. Two people that really know what they're doing and have coordinated squads and shit. It gets really fun. Come on, bitch.
Bleeding hell, duck!
I hate how when he hits you, you stop aiming down sight. He just wants to be distanced. We're not gonna do that shit. We're not gonna play your game, bud.
Help me, my children.
Come on, move faster. Damn it. I mean, there's not that many of them. And he's fucking dead anyway. Fuck you, bitch. Come here, boy. Yeah, proper one. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Yeah, sorry about the upload schedule. It's just kind of been, you know, kind of a difficult month. You know, I won't get into it again, but yeah, so, you know, I'm going to try and, you know, ramp up the uploads here towards like the end of the month, towards the latter end of the month, I suppose here. So, I'm going to try and do one the next couple of days, one each, and one the next each, maybe today, tomorrow. I don't know. Like, saying it that way is weird because I don't know what fucking order you guys are watching this shit in. So, but anyway, yeah. I guess my point is I'm going to try and at least do like maybe 3 a week instead of the 2. I know there was like a lot of like almost 2 weeks where I didn't upload, but yeah, it's just we'll kind of get back to like a steady schedule. I don't know if I'm going to be uploading like I was, because I was like 4 or 5 days a week before. We'll see, but we'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. You know, I'm gonna try and get back in the swing of things. Maybe hang out in the Discord a bit more. Hop into voice chat or something if people are down. I don't know. I'm just trying to get back into things. You know. Well, I'll stop rambling and wasting your time. If you just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much. Thank you guys very much for hanging out and watching. You know, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And I will catch you guys on the next one.